Here, deep in the countryside of Northumberland, lies the small village of Ridsdale. Within, you'll find a moment of the past that many, just passing by, believe to be the enigmatic remains of some ancient castle. In reality, it is something from a much younger era that was involved in the process of creation rather than defence. On closer inspection, you see that this castle has huge windows, something not really too suitable for defence. You'll also notice that one side of the building is missing. This wall having been taken down to remove the giant beasts that live within. So if it's not some ancient castle, what is it? Well, it's not quite as old as a castle, but it's going on for 200 years old, because this, in fact, is an engine house that was built for the Ridsdale Ironworks, which produced pig iron for a short period in the 19th century. Built in 1836, the engine house housed two massive beam engines powered by steam, which powered the blowers to fires, which kept the three furnaces active. Let's take a look around. Yeah, this is quite a large site. You can see from the drone footage. There's Fluffy, and we've got some of the walls from the buildings that are in the picture. Yeah, it's quite lumpy around here, far more lumpy than I expected. And here's our building itself. So let's enter and see what we can see. You can see here where the dressed stone is removed, is missing. What it's like just inside the building. It's loose rubble with dressed stone. Into the building itself. You see up here what looks like to have been maybe a chimney, I'm not sure. But these massive windows, I don't know if they had the beams, which way the beams went through. They're on the picture, so there we go. But you can see that lovely arch there. And through there, I'll go have a look through there. I'm actually just commenting that there's no graffiti on this because it's quite remote, so it's been well preserved. But there's a lot of, I spent a lot of money on this because there's a lot of.
And this is all like really high quality dressed
Stone, yes. And as I go around here, have a look into this cavity here. There's some actual, you see some marks there on the stones as if it's been chiselled. Not sure if that's exactly right, but that's what we can see. And look at that, go all the way around there. This is some building. Imagine this when it was going with the steam engines. I imagine there was one on the other side of this wall and one on this side, maybe with the beams going out the side there. We'll see on the picture. I'll put the picture on. And Fluffy's found something. What you found?
black stone mixed in. Got the mortar and you've got little black stones there.
Black stone in the mortar. Oh yeah. Let's see.
And there's,
You can see here the stone's been dressed in maybe a pattern. Maybe it's just chisel marks, but I imagine it's a pattern because it's matching all down there. So down, ooh, slippy. So down here, yeah, we got more of this marking, and some rocks jutting out, and that looks much younger. I wonder if that's been part of the preservation works there. And you've got one square hole there and one square there, so that will be where the beam has been pivoted, I would imagine. And the wall behind us, You got loads of various holes. I imagine those are for different floor levels. And there's even maybe a fireplace there, perhaps. Looks like possibly a fireplace. Yeah, and there's the floor going across from the fireplace. So you've got multiple levels. I imagine the steam engine going up in the middle of this massive structure. Wow. And you can see here the vastness of the hole that was taken out so they could remove the steam engines. Obviously back then there was no care for these structures. These weren't heritage, these were just industrial objects that were disposed. Obviously only later have they become cared for and preserved as part of local heritage. Well, yes, those stones on the arch have all got holes in the middle. I wonder what that's for. Anybody know? Give us a shout. I'm coming through here. We have the modern farmhouses behind. I believe there were some buildings related to this on the site there. There you go, got the side of the structure here. Again, all dressed stone. This must have cost an absolute fortune to build. So here we can see the far side of the structure, and I love this giant rock that someone put a couple of giant ones there for no apparent reason. Maybe a reason, just we don't know. There's a third one there. And there's that arching again with the holes in each block. So I don't know what that's about. But as well as that, we've actually got, if we swing around and we walk, you can see it there. But what we've got over here is some of the original, I believe, pig iron from the place, because they didn't have the environmental rules that we have these days, so they would just dump it. Fluffy goes ahead, shows us some scale. Yeah, we can see just how big this thing is. There it is. Oh, and yeah, this is apparently, from my research, pig iron. I'm not an expert, but there we go. It is solid, and it's all over the place. Looks like a bit of brick stuck in that one. Maybe, don't know. But yeah, it goes all over the place. But yeah, it continues to the edge of that person's garden there. So yeah, environment to be damned during those days. Lovely views from here. Just off to the side here. I have to excuse the noise of bikes because this is right next to the A68. And as you can hear, this is the main route between England and Scotland, and the bikes love to go up and down it. So there we go. That's quite a tall little bit. The engine house was part of a larger complex of 3 furnaces, coke ovens, kilns, reservoirs and tramways to connect with the ironstone mine at Brunehope and nearby sources of limestone and coal. This site also has a connection to nearby Newcastle upon Tyne because the famous railway engineer Robert Stephenson, when researching the best and most brawny steel to use in the high-level railway bridge, Robertson tested 15 different varieties, including sources from ironworks on the Tyne River and at Winlayton, and decided that the Ridsdale pig iron from 30 miles away was the best for the job. Stephenson purchased large quantities to erect the famous bridge in 1849. After the significant sale of pig iron for Stephenson's project, the ironworks went into decline and closed in 1847. Years later, another industrialist, William Armstrong, knowing the iron ore in the area was superior, paid £3,500 for the village and the mineral rights, transporting his ore on the recent constructed Roxburgh to Hexam railway line and the Border Counties Railway to his Elswick smelting works. In 1864, Armstrong tore down the missing wall of the engine house to remove the two giant beam engines for use in his Newcastle works. The effects of the mining legacy of the area can still be seen with the vast scars of the tips of the quarries and mines that litter the areas outside of the village, and today these stand testament to the hard work of the miners and remain as a little known link to the high-level bridge at Newcastle, the first bridge in the world to have both rail and road.